Welcome back to Sports Sunday. League play kicking off for a number of our high school teams in our area. Granite Bay took on a red-hot Jesuit squad on Friday, but the Marauders had to face one of the best running backs in the entire section. I'm talking about Isaiah Ene. The flow hypnotizes you, but this guy is straight meat and potatoes. He won't go down here. Exhibit A, this senior back rumbling back in the end zone. Jesuit was firing back, though, from 13 to 14. That's Teddy Rios to finding Stevie Hughes on the crossing pattern. That was a touchdown for Jesuit, but Ene, again, he's not just a power back. He's got some wiggle, too, folks. Yeah, lower that shoulder into the end zone. Grizzlies finish with a 31-20 win over Jesuit. The Grizzlies now winners in 3 straight, and I'm happy to be joined by head coach Joe Catolico, Isaiah Ene, Dominic Catolico, and Darnell Turner. Boys, appreciate you guys for coming through on a Sunday.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
We've got to start fresh off a big win against Jesuit. Just how good did it feel on Friday to add another win to your guys' belt?
It felt great. Jesuit's a really good opponent. Our kids played really hard. We were very happy to come out with a win. Felt really good.
You know, it starts with this run game. I know it's part of your identity, and we've got perhaps one of the best rushers in the entire section, maybe even beyond that. Isaiah, of course, 706 yards. You're already at 15 total touchdowns. Only 5 weeks in, guys, or a couple weeks in, right?
Yeah.
Like, just take me through, how much better do you feel like you've gotten, even compared to being one of the best coming off last season?
I feel like I've gotten a lot better from last year. I think my body's in better shape. I think my mentality's in a better spot. But I also think I'm closer to my team. You know, I think at the end of the day, I got to run behind 10 other guys, 9 other guys every single play. So I think as a team, I think I've gotten better at getting closer to my team, which just I feel like it allows me to do better running the ball.
Yeah, Dom, you step in as QB1 now. What's it like to have the pressure a little bit alleviated, knowing that you can hand the ball off to a guy like this and he can get you 8 yards in one swing, so it's 2nd and 1 or 2nd and 2 rather than 2nd and long?
It definitely opens things up for our offense and our passing game to have him running the ball and our running game being as good as it is right now. So.
What do you think has, you know, especially in Dom's case, stepping into this role, right? You're QB1, and what do you make of his season so far and just the things that you've wanted to work on as you step into this new responsibility?
Oh, he's done a good job, you know, in our offense. These 2 guys are playmakers. And then we got a good group of guys around them at the other positions who have done a good job of helping Dominic on that in that position. And we've been so far pretty successful offensively. We put a lot of points on the board. We got to keep working to get better to try to keep doing that as the season goes along.
And I know what helps is having a no-fly zone led by this guy right here. It has a couple picks already on the season. Darnell, just when you talk about GB's defensive identity and what's worked well so far for you guys, what sticks out to you, if anything, in that department there?
I just feel like we communicate good on the defensive level. Sometimes everybody messes up, but we all communicate with each other and lift each other up on the defensive end, and we get it right the next play.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about just the ability to cause so many problems for opponents week in and week out, when you look at that defense, what's impressed you now that we're about a month and a half into the season?
I think, Darnell hit on the head. I think the guys do a really good job of communicating. I think the guys play for each other, like Isaiah said, and our effort has been really good. The guys play really hard, which is obviously essential, but also, makes up for some things because we do play some really good teams. So the effort has to be there to run some things down when guys make plays against us.
Yeah, without a doubt. Oak Ridge up next. Obviously, always a tough opponent, tough battle whenever you guys face off against each other. Zay, when we're talking about just what their strengths are and how you guys match up, anything stick out to you knowing that you guys got to clean up ahead of next Friday?
I think we could always get better around everything, you know what I mean? Oak Ridge is a really good team. We've always played well against Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge has always played well against us. I'm always excited going into Oak Ridge week, so I think if we could just put the right pieces together, I think we could pull out a win, and I'm just really excited for the game.
Yeah, of course. And, we're talking about a Trojan squad that hung 56 on St. Mary's. They played D.O. really well this past Friday. Offensively, or at least when you're on defense and looking at their offense, what sticks out to you about them?
They got speed, they got size. They got a nice receiver over there as Jason Womack. He's been good for a couple of years, but I just feel like we have the athletes to match up against all of them as long as we, like I said, communicate on the backside and everybody's handled their business up front.
Yeah, boys, I'm fired up for this one. Next Friday is going to be a battle. It's going to be amazing. Appreciate you guys for coming in studio. Best of luck this season, and obviously you guys are one of those programs that's measured by the success in the postseason, and I can't wait to see how you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much. Appreciate you having us.